Terraform provisioners is the new concept. We'll try to interact with that. Yes. Yeah, good evening.
వెరీ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ అండి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
వెళ్ళిపోయినారా ఊరికి?
ఇలా ఊరు నుంచి మళ్ళీ తిరిగి తిరుపతికి వచ్చేసా ఇప్పుడు.
ఎందుక?
ఇలా ఆమెని రేపు ఎలక్షన్ డ్యూటీ ఉంది కదా,
ఆ, ఆ,
అది వదిలిపెట్టి మళ్ళీ ఊరు వెళ్ళిపోవాలి రేపు 10
ఆ,
గంటలకి.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఆ,
ఆ, దానికోసం వచ్చా.
ఓకే.
Okay, today we need to see one new concept, that is terraform provisioners. Terraform provisions. See, you may ask, what is the use of provisioners? See, we're having different types of provisioners. Based on that, we'll try to discuss. Simply, we can say with the help of provisioners, we can copy files from local system. Local system in the sense everybody know file system, right? File system. Our local computer is nothing but file system. File system to remote. Remote system. What is the remote system? Is nothing but servers. The servers is nothing but maybe Linux, maybe or Ubuntu. We are using either Linux or Ubuntu or maybe you tell me RHL, right? RHL. RHL. This is the main advantage of Terraform provisions. Here, according to our learning, maybe many types are there. According to our industry standard, we may use four types of provisioners. One is the file provisioner, file provisioners. Second one is local exec. Third one is remote exec. The last one is null resource. Null resource. These are the main things we need to discuss. First one is file provisioner. Second one is local exec. Third one is remote exec. Fourth one is null resource. You may ask me, what is the use of file provisioners? We can easily easily transfer 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 files. Transfer files. Very simple thing. You know provider, right? You know provider. Now provider is the block. In the same way, provisioner is the block. I am comparing. Provisioner. Provisioner. See, provider block is having one provider, right? Maybe AWS here. In the same way, provisioner is the block. It will support file provision. I'm comparing. Is it clear for you? Just like a provider, here what it is there? Provisioner is there. Provisioner will follow file concept. This is the predefined code. AWS is also predefined or user defined. Anyone can quickly respond. There I may write Ramya, Srinath. Is
Users.
it valid? Is it valid? Ramya, Srinath, Lakshmi, like that. Not valid.
No, not valid.
No. That is the predefined providers. In the same way, provisioner. Which type of provisioner I am using here? File provision. See, file provisioner will support two arguments only. What is the first argument? Email. One is the source. sourc. See, today class, as it is, you may use in Ansible also. Whatever the words today I may use, same words in future in Ansible we may use. Try to remember properly. Source is equal to is the file path. File path. In the same way, destination. Destination. Where you want to store, for example, Azure, where maybe Jenkins, like that, where maybe www.html slash maybe, what is that? Index.html. You know path, right? In this way, we can represent. Everybody know this is one type of representation. You may ask me, in file provisioner, Is there any other type? Yes, it is there. What is the other type? I am trying to clarify what happened. Control Z. Data is okay. Data is there here. I think it is Control Z. What happened here? Maybe it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Why it is moved here? No. Any problem? Something going wrong? I need to drag it actually. This problem for future learners. Today, if I share this, people may not understand, right? That's why I'm thinking. See what something going wrong. Okay. Remove. Now I need to drag this. Now I need to drag this. What happened? Okay, that is not a problem. Leave it. We'll go for from the fresh. Now what I am trying to tell you in the sense, again I am going to give. I given just now what I given provisioner. 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 What is the name? File. One is the source. One is the source. Yes, so source. Second one is destination. Destination. This is one way. You may ask another way. What is another way? There I am clicking. Now I am going to write. Again observe provisioner. 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 Again file. There see it is the content. Content is equal to that content. Maybe welcome to terraform. Terraform. This terraform content where you want to store generally. Quickly respond. You need to store in the destination only. Destination. This is the path. Everybody understood, right? Now, third way I am going to give. What is the third way? See, third way is again provisioner. Provisioner. What is the provisioner? Maybe leave it spelling right or wrong. Provisioner. Maybe assume here is the source. Source is equal to the path. In the same way, destination, destination, if any destination path is wrong, it won't move our content to there. You may get an error. At that time, on page FAI on page is equal to true. Can you guess it? What does it mean? Anyone just refer it and tell me what have you understood? If on failure is equal to true means what? Whether it is executed or not, no problem. Please exit from here. Whether it is properly copied, no problem. If it is not copied, also no problem. Don't give any error. Or understanding or not. Or understanding or not. This is the way we can use it. This is the way we can use it. Is it clear for you regarding file provisioner? Everybody understood or not? If you say yes, we will go for an example.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to go for example. No, anyone is trying to join? No. Now, what I am trying to give an example. Now, we must create one instance. Why you need to create one instance? See, instance will be created on cloud. Are you agree with me? Instance will be created on cloud. Okay. In that cloud, I want to store my local file system data into cloud. Local file system content in the cloud. One way of mechanism. At that time, you may use provisioner. Which provisioner? File provisioner. Simply we can say file content we are storing into remote server by using file provisioner. Concept is clear. We are going to implement that. Now see, there I'm copying file provisioner, simply copy or else simply double click, you know it. Simply I may go for where escape, there I may click on terraform manifest, simply click on CM. Now see here, now dir, you know it. These files already you know little bit, but we need to do small modification. What will there dir is there? Everybody identify dir. DR means what? A director, right?
Direct. Yes.
Director. Now, my intention in the directory, one PEM file is there. Who developed? Someone developed. It won't work. In my account, I need to create one PEM file, right? Are you agree with me?
Yes.
See, your PEM file may not work for me. My PEM file may not work for you. Everybody understood, I think. The extension should be PEM only, but there is no use. There is no use. In the same way, see, my key may not work for your lock. Your key may not work for my lock, my house lock. In the same way, what I am trying to do, observe. I need to copy just like a key. Maybe our key, whatever the key, I don't know. We need to go and search it. Windows key, please observe. In my downloads, maybe which downloads, maybe in my D drive. I moved everything into D drive. That's why. There, check it. One PEM file I want it. I think maybe in last 2 days we created one or two PEM files. Are you agree with me? In last 2 days, we created one or two PEM files. Yes or no? Which PEM files we got created? Anyone can tell me? If you don't know, I need to create one more PEM file. That's what I am asking to you. Shall we create new one or do you know anyone existing one?
We create new ones.
Shall we go for new one? Yes, I am going to connect it. Now going to account. They are going to create a PEM file. Click on next. They are going to EC2 where I am taking in Mumbai. They are EC2. I may go with Mumbai related stuff. Their instances running, nothing is there. Even clear filter. There is no resources, you know it. Their keys must be there, right? Key page. There we can check it. Some keys are there. Maybe HTTPD is there. Maybe Linux C2 is there. Maybe some other is there. Trying to create key page, private key. There I am giving the name, one name, PRIVAT, private key. Name I am giving, private hyphen key. Someone trying to join? Effort. I hope you disconnect and reconnect, right?
Yes.
To where I need to move? Yeah, here. What is the name of private key? See the extension .ppk is there. We don't want ppk. What is required? Dot dot. Shall I go and click on here? Yes. See, private key.pem is downloaded. Just enter into that area. Just enter into that area. No need to go on like this. No need to go like this. Just quit here. Quickly Windows key man. There just I am going to downloads. Simply copy this. Am I copied or not? Yes, copy. Yes, copy. Now what to do? What to do? Within the downloads, within HashiCorp, not this one, not this one. Here is not there, right? Such file is not there. Where is our provisioners? Maybe within Terraform manifest, within E drive, within within that where my in my D drive. I hope in my D drive, in my downloads. in my downloads, certified association. Here, check it, man. There, where is the provisioners? 9, right?
9.
Provisioner. Within that file provisioners, right? Within that terraform manifest, right? Within that private key folder. Already terraform key is there, but which key I got created? Control V. Private key I got created. Try to remember whether it is there or not. Leave it. Forget about this terraform key. I created private key. Now what I am trying to do, I need to modify based on this. I need to modify based on this. Quickly observe here. I may go for dir. I may go for cd. Folder name is private key. Don't think different. There dir. Check it. Whatever I copied, am I pasted? That pasted one is visible for you or not? Visible, right? Yes, good. Good. One step back. One step back. Why we should go for one step back? We need to modify someone else. DAR, check it. There I'm going to enter into first provider now. Provider. Is there any provider? That means versions is there, right? Versions is nothing but provider. First I'm opening notepad C1, C1 tab versions. Check it. What to modify here? What to modify here? Maybe where.aws region. Till now, you don't know what is the region. I hope you got it. See, this is these two not necessary. I am going to remove. You may confuse, right? There, this one is also not required. I am going to remove it. This lines everybody know it. This where.aws region, where they mentioned, anyone can please respond. This is nothing but this variable representation is written in which file? In written in which files? Variable file. Variable file. I am going to close this. Yes, save it. Somewhere variable file is there. Check it and tell me. Somewhere variables is there, right? C2
Yes.
versions. Notepad. C2 hyphen there tab. Now you need to change something here. See variable, what was the variable name there we identified? AWS underscore region, right? Anyone tell me what to modify here according to our concept? AP
South.
South 1. Or agree with me? AP South. Good. Which type of instance they want to create? T2 micro. T2 micro. Instance type. They took one more variable. They took one more variable. This is the variable name where dot instance type. This is the region name where dot AWS region. Without knowing this knowledge, there is no use of Terraform learning. I hope you got the clarity. Kishore got it or not? Kishore, you know little bit about variables, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Agree.
Good, good. Now I'm up to this clear, right? There is no changes. I hope everybody got the clarity. I think you know versions clarity, you got the clarity. In the same way, you got the clarity about variables. Now I'm going to enter into try to understand EC to instance, my main thing. Main thing is what? EC to instance. Now I'm going to open notepad. EC2 means C4, right? C4 hyphen. Now check it. That they mention some special things. There is no need to what about panic here. You know, resource AWS underscore instance my EC2 PM. See, this is what is the specialty here in this AMI? Anyone can try to respond. What is the advantage here? Shall I go and copy and paste it? That is the AMI ID, or automatically it will go and get it. You try to understand and tell me. What is the specialty here? Dynamically, see, somewhere explain data resource or data block. This is the data block. This is the data source name. See, what is the data block? Data is the data block. What is the data source name? AWS underscore AMI. Which type of image I want to get it? Which type of AMI? Amazon
Amazon.
Linux ID. See, Kishore, dynamically it will go and gather a very latest, recently added image. Got it or not? Most recent. Good to go. Next, shall I go for next step? Instance type. Where did we mention this type is where dot instance type in variable file, right? In variable file. Now key name. Please guide me here. Key name is terraform key or private key? Key name is
Private.
private key. Good. Good. Now this is comment, leave it. This is comment, leave it. Somewhere we discussed count, right? Everybody know the meaning of count. Got it or not? If I specify count to two instances, here leave they didn't they commented, right? They commented, or maybe I may remove it because of without confusing. I think somewhere I explained user data. Use what does it mean? User data means at the time of creating a resource, at the time of creating a resource, you want to install some file, some maybe shell script. At the time, you go for user data. User data is equal to this, the file function. It is going to access file. What is the file name? Apache install.s. Already this file was there. I'll show you. This is a shell script file. This file will be executed. Now VPC security group IDs. This one already right? How many security groups I may add it for one EC2? Already the answer. I said somewhere fifth table. If you know it, answer is simple. How many how many security group IDs it will support? Max. How many maxima? 5. Max 5. Now tax is what is the tag name? Terraform dot workspace. Till now I didn't explain workspace. What is the default workspace is default only. Your answer should be very simple. What is the default workspace name? Default only. Default only. You want to see? I'll show you. Terraform workspace. Their list. We may get it. Till now clear? Till now clear? Now play with 10. Now here understand this is the new block. What is the block name? Connection block. What is the advantage of this? See, what is the problem if there is no connection block? Srinath Garu, without connecting to instance, can I create a file? No.
No.
Without connecting, can I copy a file? No. That's why we are telling to Terraform, hey Terraform, please using one block, please try to connect to that instance by using what is the connection type? SSH, secure shell. Somewhere I explained host means IP address. With which IP you need to connect to EC2 instance, ma? Ramya, you tell me. With private IP, public IP. I think many times I asked, many times you told wrong
Public.
answer only. Yeah, public is the right one. Sriyat Garu, I think 2 to 3 times you told private. Answer is what? Public IP. Here simply they given right which IP they are connecting with the public IP. Here itself answer is there. But you may ask me, what is self? If you know little bit Java, this is very easy to understand. If you know little bit C++, you can understand self. Self is like this current object. Current object means what is the instance that public IP would name. This represent that instance name. For that instance, public IP may be there that is assigned to host. Which type of instance I am creating? Linux. Linux username is what? EC2 user. Suppose if you try to create Ubuntu, you need to mention which name here? Ubuntu only. You don't forget. Don't forget. Here if you take manually Ubuntu image, if you give EC2 user, it may not work. Everybody got it? Now please respond. For EC2 user, whom do you know the password? No one knows. No one knows. That's why password is empty. Everybody got the clarity? Now for root user, for EC2 user, these are the default usernames for that instance. Are you agree with me? Yes or no? Do you know those passwords? Do you know those passwords? You don't know. If you create your own name Ramya user, system may ask, please give me Ramya password. For Ramya user, one password. For EC2 user, no password. For even root user also, you don't know the password. Now private key. Now guide me. Private key, we got created one key, right? What is the key name? Private key. Our key name is also private key. PRIVAT. See, private key.fm is the file which is available in which folder? Private key folder. Private key folder. Through file function, it is it is identifying the path and it is assigning to private key. Till now, is it clear or not? Tell me. I think no difficulty.
Clear.
Clear. Now, the main concept are provisioner. Somewhere I explained, right? Provisioner. Which provisioner this is? File provisioner. This provisioner will take source path. Please observe, source means our local path, our local system path. In our local system, apps folder was there or not? Quickly check it. I may go for DIR. Check it somewhere apps folder is there or not. Yes, it was there. Yes, it was there. There are not. In the tabs, I may go for CD apps. Try to understand their DAR. What are the files are there? File copy.html. Must see the path here. File copy.html. It was there or not? File copy.html. Where it is available? In the apps folder. In the apps folder. This file copy.html file content, where I am trying to store it? In the Linux instance. In the Linux instance, one temp folder, default folder was there or not? It will be there or not? At least tell me. In Linux temp folder, maybe there or not? At least yes or no? In Linux operating system, by default, temp folder may be there or may not be there.
Maybe
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
100%, it will be there. In that temp folder, we are copying, we are storing. This is the source path, this is the destination path. In the same way, observe again one more provisioner, file provisioner. What I am trying to store? Content. AMI use that AMI ID. Are understanding or not? That AMID, I am taking that AMID, I am storing into destination. What is the file name I am taking? File.log. New file name. Content is storing into file.log. That file will be creating within temp folder. Is it clear for you? Any difficulty here also? Quickly respond. Till now there is no file.log. Once if I run it, it will take from here. This the content is simply copying into this file. Where it is copying? Within the temp folder. Now one more file provisioner. Source app/app1. Now try to understand. Here within the apps folder, one more folder is available or not? App1. Check it. CD app1. CD app1. Now check it dir. Here what it is there? App1 file.html, app1 file.html. These files I am going to copy here. Is it clear for you? Copy the app1 folder to temp. See folder copy. Now I am giving small clarity for you. My here slash is there or not by default? If slash is there, Sridhar, try to understand. If slash is there, this app1 will not move here. App1 content only will move. My intention is what? The app1 itself is moving to temp. If you want to move app1 itself into temp, this is the right procedure. Now coming to here. One more provisioner. See here slash is there, right? Slash is there, right? App2 will not move. App2 content only will move. See, copy all files and folders in app2 to temp. See, contents of a folder will be copied. Contents of folder will be copied. A small variance. If slash is there, it won't touch this one. If slash is not there, this one itself is moving to temp. I hope is it clear for you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, good. Simply we are going to execute this. Simply we are going to execute this. See one more provisioner. I think what they did, They commented, try to understand. Provisioner file source is what? Source is what? App slash file copy dot html. Destination where wwc on failure they took or not? On failure. On failure is equal to continue. There I mentioned true, right? The true is nothing but continue. This is the continue only I need to write. What is the meaning of this? See, my local system to directly I won't able to store this path. This path. From where to store? From temp to this path only it will store. If you try to run this, if I remove this comment, it won't execute. Maybe second time I may remove this comment, I may try to execute. Maybe we may get an error. Very first time, without using this, I'll try to execute. Now what to do? Terraform? Tell me. Terraform init. Terraform init. Step one. What happening? We'll check it. Now
We are in
Terraform
cold
is.
back button.
Oh, I need to go. I need to move 2 steps back, right? Now I think I am right. There. Now Terraform init. Good. It is initializing provider plugins. Now good. Terraform. Terraform. Up arrow. FMT. Now we go for Terraform. Directly I am going for apply and hyphen auto hyphen APP up. What happens? Anyone respond? What was the problem? In resource AWS instance, my EC2 VM, anything going wrong? I think Terraform. Somewhere Terraform key is there. Check it. Did I save it or not? I think I modified. Did I save or not, Srinath Garu? I think I didn't save.
No,
I didn't save. Their private key. Here also private key. I need to store. See, now it is asking, right? Now I save. Yeah, good to go. Control C. What happened here? Now see, everything is fine for us. AWS instance, my EC2 VM is creating. See here, three things are going on. First, instance creating, not only instance, it is creating web server, not only web server, storing our local file data into temp folder. From temp to where it is storing into the where is that? Maybe that where www something is there, right? There it is storing. See here, you got it. This is the public IP. EC2 public DNS domain. Is it clear for you? Now I'm going to connect to server. How can I connect? You know, right? First, where I'm moving? EC2 instance. Windows key, no need to go here. There. Observe, I think instance got created. EC2 dashboard. Yes. Now running instances. See, VM default 0. VM default 0. Click on here. Going to connect here. Now SSH here. Very simple. Going to Windows key. Just now we got created one PEM file downloads. There I am right clicking. Just show more git bash. There control V may not right click, paste it. What happened? Did I copy properly or not? Did I copy properly or not? This one copied. Now you need to enter into the right click, paste it. Now yes, confirmation. Yes, it is got connected. Now check it sudo -i. Where I need to check those files are copied or not, quickly respond. Where should I go and check? I need to move to temp folder, right? I need to move to temp folder. cd, maybe slash temp slash tmp. Now check it. cd slash tmp. Which internet I got connected? Yeah. What is showing 190% is over. Cancel it. Good. Now please observe, I am going ls-l ls-l. ls, what happened? Cursor is not moving. Something. Oh, yeah, my internet got disconnected. Now is it audible?
Yeah, yeah, audible.
Yeah, good. That that I disconnected my hand touch. And now see sudo hyphen I, you know it. Tell me cd slash tmp, right? Yes. ls hyphen l I am giving. Now what happened? Observe. Somewhere you have seen file.log. Somewhere you have seen file copy.html. See app1 is copied. Yes or no? These files are copied from where? Please respond anyone. These files are copied from where? All these files are copied from our local system. Our local system. Or agree with me? Is there any difficulty? No, right? In the same way, you need to go for the last concept. See, what is the last concept? I need to open it. Where should I go? Quickly respond here. I am going to prompt there dir. There I am opening notepad C4 tab. What is my intention is this one. I am what I am trying to do. Removing this one, removing this one. Now we are trying to check. Is the on failure continue? I am not activating. This is the commented. Now try to check what. Just you need to go for terraform apply auto approve. What is the problem? You may recognize. Now nothing is happened. 0 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy, 0 to destroy. Maybe what I may do is first terraform destroy I may use. Approve. Destroy. ESTRO. After destroying, I may recreate it. Even am I saved, right? I think saved. After modification, did I save or not? I closed that file. A closer means I did well. Now recheck it. Tomorrow morning I may take class 6 to 7. Okay, I may provide the message on the group 6 to 7, not go for 7 to 8. I'm doing once again terraform apply, auto apply. You may check it what happening. First, we need to check web server got installed or not. Web server got installed or not. Why we need to check? In that web server only our HTML content is trying to store. See, provisioning with file means content is copying content. See, I said right. I said right. What I said. Anyone can observe and tell me what I said. According to file provisioner concept, there is no right from copying data from local file system to web server. There is no right in this mechanism. No such file or directory. It is saying no such file or directory. Actually, where www.html such file may be there or not. Now you are trying to observe. You are trying to observe. There I need to connect to. I need to connect to. Now finally it got created or not? Not created, right? Not created. See, this is the problem. What I may do is I may do small modification. Observe. I may do small modification. What I am trying to open it. There quickly observe. See here I am activating this statement. This are what I said ma on failure is equal to what I specified.
Continue.
Even though it is copying or not, continue our implementation. Without giving an error, move on. Without giving an error, move on. How to move on? We'll check it. Terraform, apply. Without any error, it may create a resource. It may create a resource. Whether it is copied or not, it will create a resource. See, someone told me to write an examination. Out of 10, I know 9 questions. One question I don't know. I asked to my lecturer, sir, I know only 9 questions. I don't know 10th one. What he said, please write up to 9, leave the 10th one. No problem. In the same way, their on failure is equal to continue. If any failure is there, don't worry. Leave it, continue that one. That is the good policy. Even in Ansible also same concept is there. Ansible also same concept. Just like a Terraform and Ansible, like a sisters. Yes, everything is fine, right? First I am connected to instance. Quickly observe. I am going to reconnecting because of new instance got created. Don't think existing one is there or not. EC2 dashboard. They are running. New one got created. This is the new one. Now going to connect. Going to connect. You know this SSH. Take this and going to connect. There I am right click and paste it. Paste it. Now check it that web server got installed or not. How can I check it? Anyone tell me? Sudo -i. You know, somewhere I said RPM, right? I said one command ma. I said one command. Anyone quickly respond? How can I check it? RPM hyphen AQ hyphen AQ. Next, grep, grep.
Yep.
What is that? HTTP. I hope I installed HTTP. Is it installed or not? Yes, there we specified, right? Install. Now we need to check server got started or not. System CTL status HTTP. Yeah, running. Now we need to check the CD slash where www HTML. Now LSI for it. Till now, already file got created, right? Now you might open cat index.html. Indexed. Welcomes to Stack Simplify AWS Infra created user Terraform in Yes, yes. This is the default content. You may ask me where this content is available. I am showing for you. I am showing for you. Try to understand. Now, where this content is available in the sense in this maybe a .sh file. Where the sh file is there? Quickly respond anyone. Where the sh file, that means file related content, file.sh file, see apache install.sh, notepad,
Dot SS.
notepad, apache install.sh. Here see the content, at least observe and tell me. Echo, welcome to Stack Simplified, AWS Infra created using Terraform in maybe US East one. Actually, my content is AP South one, right? My instance is created in AP South one. Here, content, whatever it is there, such content only will. Same content was there or not? Check it and tell me. Same content is there or not? US East one. Are you agree with me? Yes. Is it clear for you or not?
Yes, clear.
Good. Good. Now, I hope I completed a file provisioner. I completed file provision. See, through file provisioner, we can't move directly content from local system to just like www. This path is the right HTTP path. We can't store. How can you store? We may go for some other concept. What is the concept name? Remote exes. Now, what does it mean remote exec? Two ways we can work with remote exec. We can move, we can move or copy content from remote to remote. Are understanding or not? Remote to remote. You may ask me, what is remote to remote? Already slash temp folder having some files. From the temp to this is the source. This is the source. Are understanding or not? See, SOURC source. Is the source is the remote path, remote source path. In the same way, I may use remote destination. Destination. What is the remote destination? You know where, www, HTML. Just that's all. Is it clear for you? See, this is also remote folder. This is also remote. From remote to remote, you want to store it by using remote exec. I'm trying to explain even local also. You may ask me, when do we go for local exec? Local exec. When do we use local? Try to understand. If any resource got created, if any resource got created, every resource having something. For example, instance, EC2 instance. I'm giving it clarity. EC2 instance got created. From EC2 instance, what you may easy to view? Maybe public IP, are you able to get it? Maybe DNS name, are you able to get it? DNS name. Are you agree with me? DNS name. These public IP, these DNS name, getting from remote to local one. Reverse order. From where to where we are getting content? From remote to local. That's why local exec. From remote exec, remote to remote. File provisioner. A quickly respond. Generally, file provisioner used for what? Local to remote.
Remote.
Concept is simple or not, Kishore? By
Yes,
using
sir.
file provisioner, local to remote. By using remote exec, remote to remote. By using local exec means remote to local. Remote to local. Is it clear for you? Till now tried. Remaining things we'll discuss tomorrow evening. Tomorrow I may complete provisional. Tomorrow I may complete all the provisionals. All the provisionals. Got it or not? Please try it. If any difficulty, try to post it on the WhatsApp group. I may give guidance. Thank you. Shall I wind this?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you. That is my